Welcome to the InHer Circle podcast with MsHoliness, bringing you a dose of inspiration where she takes you from the ground to greatness, starting now.
Welcome, people of purpose. This is the InHer Circle podcast, episode 15, entitled, What If I Told You? Yes, what if I told you? And I'm your host, MsHoliness, and I am so happy that you decided to tune in with me for another dose of inspiration. But before we get started, here's a recap of the last episode, entitled, Do or Die, not to be mistaken with Ride or Die. Okay, not to be mistaken with ride or die. So during the last episode, I challenged all of you people of purpose to do whatever it takes, okay, and is necessary to succeed in this season. Okay, I'm a firm believer on the fact that you have to be hungry and vicious, okay, vicious as a lion to make life happen for you. Yeah, you heard me right, you guys. I said vicious as a lion. You have to be hungry. So in essence, I encouraged you all to get hungry. It's time for you to get hungry and to get vicious when it comes to your purpose. Where you tear into your dreams, into your goals, and into your visions like a valiant lion or lioness, okay? So after hearing episode 14, I hope that I inspired and lifted you higher to the degree where you went out there and you got it done, you're getting it done, you're getting it done, and you refuse to let your purpose die. Your purpose will not die in this season. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? All right, so let's get into it. As I forestated, today's episode is entitled, What If I Told You? What if I told you that everything you dreamt possible could become a reality? What if I told you that you had the ability to bring the vision to fruition? What if I told you? What if I told you that you were capable of making it all come to fruition? What if I told you that you had limitless power and that there was nothing that you could not do? What if I told you that you possessed the prowess to be able to run your day, okay? What if I told you that you possessed enough prowess to be able to run your day effectively and efficiently to the degree where you willed your day to work according to what you had planned in your heart and in your mind? According to what you had planned, according to purpose. You see, there's a vision that you wrote. There's a vision that you wrote down. You made it plain. And now you're running with it. And if you're not running with it yet, endeavor to begin running with it so that you can see it come to pass. It's kind of like you feel like you can get it done. You think you can get it done. You believe it's what you heard. You feel like it's what you should be doing. But you're not fully persuaded. So what if I told you it's going to take for you to be fully persuaded in order for you to cause the dream to be realized? What if I told you it's going to take for you to be fully persuaded in order for you to bring your goals to fruition? What if I told you that it's going to take for you to be fully persuaded to bring purpose to life and to fruition? What if I told you? What if I told you everything that you thought you could do could be done, but that you're the one who's stopping you from getting it accomplished? What if I told you that it's time for you to hit the reset button and begin to run like you never ran before? What if I told you that you're standing on the other side of an open door that's getting ready to lead to your next big opportunity? What if I told you that there was some things waiting for you up the pike, some things on the horizon that were about to catapult you into your next season, but it's just a matter of you making movement? What if I told you? Now, I know this is not like a typical show that I would give you guys, but I feel so impressed upon to come and light a fire under your feet so that you can begin to run with your vision, so that you can begin to birth the purpose, so that you can begin to see it realized, materialize, and come to pass. It's just time. You can't keep sitting on your own hands. In essence, you can't keep sitting on the plan. So you guys know that I'm a part of the Christian faith. And in our word, our Bible, we have a saying that says a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands, and poverty will overtake you like an armed robber. And that poverty is not just financial. I'm talking about impoverished purpose, allowing yourself to be so stagnant to the degree where you begin to allow your laziness, your procrastination to rob you of your purpose. Because time is of the essence. And seemingly it may always seem like we have all of this time. But on the contrary, we don't have as much time as we think we do. So for that cause, we got to make good use on the time. We got to learn how to number our days. We got to learn how to execute every day to the degree that we're knocking things off of our list. We got to begin to start knocking things off of our list of goals and dreams that's working in conjunction with our purposes to bring vision to pass, to see vision happen, to see it manifest, to see it come to fruition. Got to make it happen. It's just time. Well, you guys, we're going to stop briefly for a commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Want to get the word out? Want to promote your business? Great. For sponsorship opportunities, email InHerCirclePodcast@gmail.com. That's InHerCircle podcast@gmail.com. And now, back to our show.
Well, I hope you guys were tuned all the way in for the commercial break, where you heard about some wonderful sponsorship opportunities that we have available here at the InHer Circle podcast. So if you are in fact interested in a sponsorship opportunity, be sure to contact us with the information that was provided. So let's get back to our show. So yes, what if I told you that it's just time to take your life off of pause? And for others, it's time to take your life off of repeat. And for others, it's time. It's just time. It's just time to take your life to a next level. What if I told you that you're the biggest barrier to seeing everything happen? What if I told you that you're your biggest barrier? That you're your biggest barrier to see everything happen that you thought could, would, or should be happening right now? What if I told you that you're the only one standing in your way? So oftentimes we overthink things. We overanalyze things. We overcalculate things. We do too much of a risk assessment. And for that cause, we never take the risk. And for that cause, you never take the risk. And as people of purpose, you can't play it safe. You got to be willing to take a risk. You got to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Nothing great happens within the confines of comfort zones. And I just want to leave you with this before I segue over into the hot button topic. What if I told you that this is the time, this is the day, this is the hour? And I'm going to repeat that for you, that this is the time, this is the day, and this is your hour. Not just the hour, your hour for you to become great. And I know that you can, and I know that you will, because you have so much greatness within you. And not only do I see and know it, but you need to begin and see and know it. I'm talking fully persuaded. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You all, let's jump right into the hot button topic. For today's hot button topic, we are going to be talking about none other than President Biden. President Biden, okay? Now, we all are empathetic to what's going on abroad over in Ukraine. You know what I mean? Like, we know that they are in quite the pickle. And we talked about this in the last episode, how Russia is the original savage. And that what they are doing over there in Ukraine is inhumane. Like, we know that we're very empathetic to their plight. But in the same breath, why is it that America is going through its own plight of sorts right now with inflation, famine, peril, and disease? And when I say peril, I just mean like imminent danger. Like, if you look at the stats for murders and homicides in these inner cities that's starting to spill over into the suburbs, I do mean peril, imminent danger. And if you look at the rate in which food is running out on the shelves, I do mean famine, imminent danger. And when I'm talking about disease, man, we got the bird flu, avian, however you say it, avian. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Then we got coronavirus. That's still around, COVID-19. And I don't mean to make light of any of this, so I hope you guys are not taking this the wrong way with my tone. But we got so much stuff going on to even include inflation, imminent danger, okay? We have imminent danger and peril all around. So with gas prices going through the roof, with food prices going through the roof, with the cost of rent going through the roof, and with mortgage rates about to raise, we have imminent danger. But you know what's not increasing? People's salaries, people's incomes. Now, notwithstanding, I do know that some people became thousandaires, millionaires, and even billionaires during this whole COVID-19 crisis. Okay. I know that they were afforded different financial resources through government grants, loans, and other such things. So I'm clear on that, but that wasn't the summation of all of society. So we have a lot of people right here in America, right here in our own backyard in America, who are suffering. I'm talking about these people being in imminent danger. Like they're jobless, they're homeless, they're hungry, they're drug addicted due to depression and anxiety as a result of what they're experiencing living right here in America. Like, I mean, we just got like all kinds of problems going on and occurring right now. And with all of that being said, I want to digress back to my original point. Why is it that Biden is insisting upon sending billions of dollars in aid to Ukraine at a time when Americans need it most? Is that making sense for you? Like, I could tell you why he has an agenda, but I can't get into those ramifications right now. What you do is make your way over to MsHoliness Writes on Facebook, which is my brand and ministries page. There I foretell events as I am a seer, for lack of better words. And in the coming month, I'll be talking about what this aid is about. Because it's essentially not really aid. It's kind of like securing a public interest, a vested interest. But I guess with that being said, since I did spill that bit of tea, why is securing a vested interest more important than securing the American people? You know, like more important than making sure that the American people have what they need in terms of food, shelter, clothing, job security, finances, a peace of mind, period. Like, I need for y'all to chime in on this one and let me know. I want you guys to really think about this. Like, I want to hear your thoughts, your comments, your feelings, your opinions about what Biden is proposing to do, which I believe is going to get approved. But I just want to hear what you guys have to say and what you feel. For me, it's kind of disheartening. Like, yes, I'm empathetic to the plight of the Ukraine people, but I'm more overly empathetic to the plight of the American people who are in my own backyard. Like, charity starts at home. It really does. And I would that America would consider their own people. And considering Afghanistan like they did a few months back, and now in considering Ukraine, when is America wholeheartedly, seemingly going to consider its people? With everything that Americans are facing today. Well, that concludes our talk for today. Thank you for joining me for episode 15 of the InHer Circle podcast, entitled, What If I Told You? With questions and comments, text 484-393-2730, keyword the InHer Circle Live. To connect with the InHer Circle, follow us on Twitter at the InHer Circle _, on Instagram at the InHer Circle _ podcast, and on Facebook at the InHer Circle podcast. For sponsorship opportunities, email us at inhercirclepodcast@gmail.com. Well, this is MsHoliness signing out. I look forward to you joining me for the next episode, where I aspire to lift you higher.